Welcome to another Foolish Thoughts episode. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, and our foolish thought for today is from teacher to trainer. In April 2025, the training industry website posted an article entitled From the Classroom to Corporate: How Teachers Can Transition to Training. The author of the article was Jenny Ayers, CPTM, and I apologize if I've pronounced your name incorrectly, who is also an editor of the site. She also states that she is a Swiftie, but I won't hold that against her. The overall thrust of the article is that teachers have a career alternative. They can move out of the traditional school setting into a corporate setting. The skills that they've gained in the traditional school setting, such as creating lesson plans, presentation skills, the ability to adjust learning on the fly or on the spot, how to create tests using multiple choice questions, even curriculum design, can easily be transferred into the world of adult or corporate learning. Of course, when a teacher moves into the adult or corporate world of training, there are differences. For example, you're teaching not simply to learn a concept, but you are teaching training to enable the participant to meet a particular business goal or objective. For example, when creating exercises to reinforce a particular concept or learning objective, or help meet that learning objective, you simply can't create a fill in the blank exercise. You need to do much more, such as set up a real world scenario that the participants or employees will face in creating that exercise. So, when you move from the more traditional classroom setting to that corporate setting, you'll be able to transfer a number of skills gained, but you will need to learn some new skills as well as gain a better understanding of the adult learner. So be prepared to complete a certificate program from one of the many learning organizations, so that you'll be able to earn and display a set of industry credentials after your name. So a question that some of you may be asking is why did you focus on this article? Well, you see, this article could have been written about me. I was originally a high school / social studies history teacher and made the switch to training and made the switch to corporate training, and made that jump in 1987, almost 40 years before this article was published. And yes, even at that time, without the internet, online learning, smartphones, AI, etc., the skills that I learned as a teacher helped me with my first training job. But like the article states, I needed to learn about designing learning for the corporate setting, as well as what was considered at the time some of the latest learning technologies. To that end, I obtained a professional diploma from New York University on management and organizational development. And it was one of the best investments I made for myself at the time. And by the way, I paid for it. No one else paid for it. My organization didn't pay for it. No one else. I paid for it out of my own pocket. So, if you're a teacher and pondering the possibility of a change, it can be done. And I hope that I've given you something to think about. And if you've learned something from this episode, please take a moment to like, comment, subscribe, or even share with a friend. This is Joseph Barone, aka A Fool for Learning, signing out. Remember, learn, perform, succeed.